up, boys? How we doing? What's good? Let's see here. Are we all good? We are good to go. Let's go. We back. Second stream in like what, 3 days? So yeah, I know I told you guys I was gonna be streaming on I think I said Sunday or Saturday sometime this weekend, but I decided to cut it short. I had some free time this afternoon and I was like, screw it, let's stream, because I got to do a test flight in the 727 and my goodness is this bird fun to fly. So I decided, hey, why not show you guys what it's like to fly the 727. We're gonna be flying for SVA again. The thing is, with this aircraft in SVA, we don't have Rachel. We have something different than Rachel, which I'll get to once we hop inside the flight deck. So we do have a alternative to Rachel, which is pretty cool. You guys are gonna have to name her, or name him actually. Name him. So once we get in the flight deck, I'll be counting upon y'all to do that. But that's just a heads up of what to look forward to. If you guys were there for my 727 freighter streams, you guys kind of know what this aircraft's about, but we haven't flown it in, my goodness, a long time. So we're back, but this time it's the passenger version, and then we're flying Southwest, so that's pretty cool. We're kicking it back to what, like the 1970s, 1960s, flying the Whisper jet, Southwest colors, which is pretty cool. And we're here at Dallas Love Field, and we're gonna kick it down south, and then we're gonna head over to Austin. Ooh, depending on how the first flight goes. So yeah, what's up, guys? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Nolan, welcome to the stream. Skystar, good to see you guys. What's up? 2021. How's it going, brother? Appreciate you for jumping in the stream. Matt, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you, man. Great to have you back on board. Hey, what's up, Alex? Welcome to the stream, man. Hope all of you guys who are returning from the last stream enjoyed it and are ready for another great stream. Sim Life, hey, what's up? Yo, Mike, I've been with SVA for some time. Do you have a partnership with them for content? I do, yes. So I am a Southwest Virtual Airlines partner. So not only am I this channel, so not only is this channel partnered with them, but I also work with them on a more internal level. And so I get to do their videos and help out with, you know, their media and marketing. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah, I got like a pretty big partnership with SVA. Really, it's my biggest partnership by far, I would say, and definitely my closest partnership for sure. We got Arizona Aviator from Southwest Virtual Airlines tuning in as well. He was a huge contributing factor. He's also a real-world pilot, which is really, really cool. And he's stepped down, but he's still a huge help, and he's still always hanging out with the SVA boys, which is really, really cool. Nice, man. Sounds cool. Yeah, it is really cool. Super grateful. Super grateful. Also, Sim Life, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. I hope you enjoy this one, man. Skystar, let's go. What's up, Skystar? Appreciate you bringing the energy off the bat. Let's go, man. It's party time. Hell yes, sir. Caleb, what's up, man? Oh, by the way, guys, instead of, what is it, Dr. Brown, we got Dr. Pepper today, so we're leveling it up. The hell? So, I got my Dr. Brown, I got my Gatorade, and I got a water. So, yeah, the water's going to balance everything out. But I need the Dr. Pepper. Give me energize. You know what I'm saying? Finally back to name brand, right? I told my dad, I said, next time we got to go to Publix, I'm going to look out for some Dr. Brown to bring that back into the streams. Anything better than your juice boxes? Yeah, bro. Dude, I got fruit punch Capri Suns. I actually have one on my desk right now, and they slap still, guys. You bagging groceries yet? I'm not. No, Matt. This is my equivalent to bagging groceries. So as long as we're chilling here, I don't need to be bagging groceries. I'm gonna try and stay away from that. Get that employee discount. Oh my god. Let's see here. Micah's Capri Suns, bro. Auto predict. Oh my god, bro. Y'all are funny. Still on 2020. Good boy. Okay. Gary, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Yes, we're still on 2020. I haven't trusted 2024 enough to give it a chance on stream yet. I was trying to do some content, trying to make a video on 2024. That just didn't work out. So I just decided to stick it on 2020 for now until I can get into 2024. And then once I feel confident on 2024, we'll probably stick with that. But as of right now, 2020 is our go-to sim. Hopefully you guys like the 727 for those who got to watch me fly it 3 times on stream when we did the freighter stuff. I know Matt was there. My Infamous? I actually don't know how to speak. My famous, let's just say that, my famous. I don't know why I'm blanking on that word. But yeah, no, my famous 727 clip into St. Martin where I had to do a go around. I don't quite exactly know why. I think it was like an unstable approach or something like that. And then I did a go around, and guess what? I ran out of fuel. My entire aircraft went dark, and yeah, we still have that clip saved, I think, somewhere. So that was pretty funny. Grab a pub sub too, dude. Pub subs slap. I actually love pub subs, man. They're great. Yo, Micah. Friday's my birthday. Oh, whoa. Okay. Okay. Orlando is calling on Friday, I guess. Oh. Okay, Andrew. I might get in contact with you then with what you want to do for your stream on Friday. Do a nice little fun stream for you, Andrew, on Friday as your birthday. Thanks for letting me know. Happy early birthday, man. Can't wait to possibly do a stream on Friday. I don't want to over-guarantee, but we might be doing a stream on Friday. If I can't, we'll do it on the weekend, like I said. I'll definitely be able to knock out a stream this weekend. Really just how depends how I feel Friday, but I think we should be good to go on Friday, all right? Mike is famous. No. I'm growing, man. I'm growing, but it's gonna take a lot of dedication and a lot of streams. But honestly, I'm pretty happy with how the last stream went, dude. We did really, really good. Looking forward to another good stream. Hopefully people are interested in the 727. It's kind of why I decided to fly this aircraft. It's an aircraft that I don't really see a whole lot on YouTube. Like, I don't see a lot of content creators making 727 content, so I decided to pick up on it and pick up where they're slacking. One thing off the bat, I'm sure you guys noticed, doesn't have a really good GSX profile. You guys can see GSX is slacking for sure. And you guys will notice some GSX bugs with this aircraft, but yeah. Let's see here. I got 153 ground speed right now, and you said you're landing in 15.31 right. Cool. Okay. We're gonna be departing off of 3-1 right, so that's gonna be perfect. If you're landing in 15, we'll be up in the air probably in around 30, I would say, guys. Yeah, we're trying to make it a little bit quicker than usual. Don't want to take an hour to get off the ground. This aircraft does take a little bit to get going. I'm not flying with the INS today. I'm flying with something a little bit different. So I hope you guys are interested in what we're going to be flying with. And I'll bring it up on stream here once we get inside the flight deck. But we're not flying with the INS because that is so bad. Like, it's not so bad. It's just like I don't know how to use the INS great. So it's like it's going to take forever for me to set the INS up. So I was like, all right, let's get out of here. And let's try something else. Let's see here. Feels nice to have another late night stream. Yeah, started a little bit later today. Yeah. So should be fun tonight, guys. Gary, what's up, man? I know I saw you say good boy because I'm still in 2020, but if I didn't already welcome you on board. What's up, Gary? Hope you enjoy the stream, man. Caleb says, hey, it's the one and only Junior Southwest pilot. Welcome, Micah. And please, as always, smash the like button and enjoy. Junior Southwest pilot is insane. That's crazy. But yeah, 2021, I think I said hi to you. If I didn't, hello, welcome to the stream. Great to see you, 2021. What's up, man? Yo, connect to VATSIM, bro. Yep, we'll go ahead and connect to VATSIM. Thanks for the reminder. I got you. Go ahead and load up our V-Pilot. Yeah, so here we go again. Air loading config. I'm not about to do this again, VATSIM. We're not about to do this. I don't know why it's happening. Hopefully it just works. We don't have to reinstall V-Pilot again. I really don't know why that's happening. That's like super, super weird. I'm gonna open up my task manager and see if it's actually opened. Because I just reopened it and it did that little like loading thing with the blue circle, but it didn't actually open. So we'll try it again. I'll try and open it here on my main screen. Yep, it just opened. Cool. So third time's the charm with VATSIM. I really don't know why that's happening, but alright, anyways, we got GSX departing from our aircraft when it comes to our ground equipment. So we got all of our baggage on board. Cool. And then we got our baggage doors closed. I am going to connect to VATSIM with our call sign. That's going to be Southwest 2315, guys. We got about an hour and 16-minute flight down south to Valley International Airport. Matt, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's Harlingen. I might be wrong on that. I don't know how to really pronounce that. But guys, we got a new scenery to check out, which is the Fly Too High Valley International Airport. So look forward to checking out that scenery. I did this flight actually about 3 hours ago. And I didn't load in the scenery, so I really don't know what it's like. So it's going to be a first look for me as well. So we got a first look on the Fly to High Valley International Airport in Harlingen, which is literally right on the Mexican border. So I'm interested to see on the departure out of Harlingen over to Austin if we actually cross into Mexico briefly. We might. Let's see here. I don't know how to say it. I just work here. Go around Doom. Yeah, right? Play the clip? Oh, okay. I'll see if I can find it. If someone can mention me or something like that and help me out, I don't want to go searching for the clip. So if someone can like DM me the clip or mention me wherever the clip is, that'd be super helpful. But without further ado, guys, you linked it? Oh, you did. Okay, I didn't even see that. Okay, yep. Let's all recollect on this moment. Alrighty, we'll play the clip before we hop inside the flight deck just so you guys can see. Also, this was Buzzcut Micah. Crazy. Buzzcut Micah. I'll make sure to shut up. We'll play the audio just to see what I was going through. Aviation lover, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Unfortunately, my PC is still not fixed. No. Bro, that actually sucks, Skystar. Do you know when your parts are coming in? I think you said this week, right? Or did your parts come in and it's still not fixed? Or what's going on with the PC? Alrighty, guys, enjoy it.
My stab trim was messed up completely.
Oh, yeah, stab trim. Stab trim was messed up, guys. Yep.
Super pitchy on approach.
Yeah.
Super pitchy.
Yeah, super
Good
pitchy.
call,
Yep.
man. Good call.
Yep, good call, Micah. Yep, we'll go around.
Well, looked like you had that, man. I'm not sure what happened.
Bryce said it looked like I had that. No.
A little bit pitchy on the controls. Tamar traffic, Mary Jet
Like
5,
what?
should be going around runway 10. Cut the power early, did I really? Too fast? I was fast, but then I cut the power to slow down. Just way too pitchy on approach, man. That's just completely my judgment. Just wanted to go around there. Didn't feel good. Didn't feel good.
So I think I'm like checking Navigraph. Like you guys can see I looked over to my secondary monitor. Yeah, Squeaker Micah, right? I looked over to my secondary monitor. I don't know if I was checking Navigraph or something or what.
Ops are gonna go to 5. We're at 200 knots, so flaps up to 5.
Okay. And then I hear that sound and it's like something cut out. And I don't know what it was. So I'm like, you can see, like, look at my face right now. I'm like, hold up. What? Okay, I'm kind of locked in right now.
And the landing gear's up.
Oh, landing gear up. Okay. So it's my landing gear. And then boom, whole entire aircraft goes black.
Whoa!
Oh my. Dumb
That
gauges.
whatsoever
I know,
like that.
right? It's gonna be fun to fly this aircraft again. But yeah. Aviation Edits, what's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. Alrighty, so we're gonna hope that that doesn't happen today, right, guys? Right? Here we are in the 727. What I'm gonna do, as I know I asked you guys last stream, and I'll ask you guys again, do you guys want me to keep the music on but low? So it's kind of like background music? Or do you guys just want me to turn off the music entirely so you guys get to really enjoy these sounds? Let me know. I'm going to make sure my Microsoft sounds are up so you guys can hear the 727 sounds. It has a great sound pack, man. Micah doing Gangnam Style. Whoop, whoop. Yo, tune to tower and turn it up. I want you to hear me. Okay, sounds good. We'll tune to tower. I actually had no clue that tower is on. So that's cool. We get some coverage. Let me see. 722. There we are. We'll connect. And then we'll go ahead and sounds. Okay, cool. So I'll turn music off. Give me 1 second, guys. And you guys are going to be able to hear the sound pack. All right, cool. So you guys can hear the boarding sounds. Let's go ahead and take a little dive into the cabin here. By the way, cockpit door opens and closes. I believe this is the jetway. So once again, I told you guys, yeah, so this is the jetway. It's literally in our cockpit, so that's just great. Like I said, guys, there's no GSX profile with this aircraft that I was able to find. So just be advised, we got some bugs with the GSX profile, but we're going to open up the door. Great sounds already, guys. Like, I know, I just opened the cockpit door, but great music, right, guys? We got some electric boarding music. Southwest, I guess, now has a business class.
Welcome on board.
Yeah, welcome on board, guys. And that's this aircraft's, like, I guess, flight attendants. Got beautiful art here, you know. The thing I do like is you got the safety card here, the 727 safety card, which is really nice. I do like that. Southwest music. Are we for real? Oh my. Great boarding music. Really gets the energy up. Man, that would be a deep dig into the archives. Oh man, yeah, the Gangnam Style one. Oh my. I do like the seats though. They kind of look nice. I'm not even lying. I do like these seats. But yeah, here's the cabin. So it does have a cabin, a pretty nice one. We're going to shut the cockpit door as we get everything fired up here. I better go to sleep soon. It's nearly 30 minutes past 11. Oh, shoot. Aviation in its eye, man. Have a good rest of your night. I didn't know it's so late for you. Is that actually Southwest Music, Andrew? I don't think it is. 23.7 is the CTAF frequency. Tower closed. No way. Okay, sounds good. I'm still on tower, by the way, Nolan. I just won't be able to hear you until I get the aircraft fired up. So, guys, let's go ahead and do that. But, sorry, I'm like... trying to make sure that we're all good to go here. I love how you guys can still hear the boarding music, the pianos. That's so funny, bro. Yeah, I think we're pretty much all good to go. Yeah, so we're going to be flying with the GNS XLS. So that's kind of our FMC down there. Going through 18K. Okay, sounds good. Let's go to pre-flight. And let's go ahead and load in our flight. So we got our sim brief weights and whatnot all loaded in. We'll go ahead and start that, and I guess it says finished. This is going to take about 7 minutes. Ooh, that's going quite fast, actually. No, that's seconds. Okay, yeah, so 7 minutes, roughly. Boom, that's the chime, so boarding just completed when it comes to GSX. I'm going to go ahead and leave that alone. We're going to come over here to the flight engineer panel. My goodness, the flight engineer panel. What? Alrighty, so first things first, we're going to come up here. You guys see the battery switch. We're going to go and get that on. Aircraft's going to come somewhat to life. And then we're going to immediately go ahead and pull up our little iPhone here, our little handy dandy iPhone. So this right here, guys, is our equivalent to Rachel. So it does come with like a voice as well. So it's not a female. We're flying with a male in the right seat. I saw 2021. He popped in a name suggestion. If you guys have any name suggestions, please leave them right now in the live chat. We'll see what you guys want to name our crew manager or our co-pilot on today's flight. Really, it's not a co-pilot. It's actually the flight engineer. But let's see. I'm trying to find 2021's chat. Jerry says green. Green, what's up? Rocky, hey, what's up, brother? Johnny, oh my, here we go. Ronald, Johnny, Bob. Like, bro, these are the most generic names ever. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay, I'm gonna go with Johnny. Johnny on the spot here. Because Andrew is very passionate about Johnny. So we'll go with Johnny. So we got Johnny. He's gonna run through the pre-flight check now. This sounds like the Microsoft Flight Sim ATC. Dougal, what? Dougal, welcome to the stream. Yo, Dougal, it's great to see you, man. What's up? Bo? Oh my gosh. Dougal, of course. Dougal, man, welcome to the stream. Good to see you, man. How you been? Cough, cough, Rachel. No Rachel. We gotta mix it up, bro. We gotta mix it up. Cool. So, Jerry is gonna fire up the APU for us, which is gonna bring the aircraft to life. Fun fact, guys. You would think, right, the APU is back here, but no, we're flying a tri-jet, so that's an actual engine exhaust. So our APU is right here on the side, right side of our aircraft fuselage. Just on the wing, and you guys can see the APU exhaust. And the fumes kind of come up into the air, which is really, really cool. So that's a really fun feature. That's very unique to the 727. Good to see you back. Thanks, Dougal. I appreciate it, man. Dougal, you just did Dallas. Oh my gosh. Dallas to San Diego in the triple. What? Did you go out of Fort Worth? Did you did Love Field? Oh gosh. Alex, welcome back. Greed says, yes, Jerry. Okay. No, Jerry. Johnny. If I said Jerry, my bad. Is Clash of Clans on the phone? No. That'd be hilarious, though. That'd be really, really funny. 23-7. Gotcha. So I think our frequencies are right here, so we'll go ahead and turn on VHF 1, which it is, yep. And then we'll go ahead and turn up the volume, and we'll be able to hear, oh no, sorry, let's go VHF 1, so I'm going to talk on VHF 1, and I'm also hearing from VHF 1, and then the volume's up, so we're now going to be able to hear Nolan if he comes in and makes a call on CTAF. No, there's no apps besides this right here. That'd be really cool, though, if they added that. Like, you could go to a home page, you can watch, like, YouTube. I think that would be so funny. Yeah, the bitrate's a little cooked right now. Oh, is it really? It should be green. It's green for me. We should be good to go. Maybe it's your phone. I don't know. Is Epic Planes 3D on the phone? No, it's not. I think we played Epic Planes 3D on a long haul before. I think that was... We were cooked, though. We were cooked at that time. Good morning, Axel. Good morning, dude. Good to see you, man. What's up, Alex? Running through all the tests now, which is great. And the cool thing about this is, like, the iPhone helps so much. I just get to read chat, which is fire, instead of having to go through this and do it all by myself. Wendy, what's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. Yo, yo, what's up, brother? Good to see you on board. How you doing, Wendy? How you been, man? See, I would love to fly this aircraft. I just don't believe it'd go well. It's a tough one to fly, man. I can't lie. It's a tough one to fly. But, hey, man, like I just said, dude, the crew manager here on the phone is so helpful. Nate, dude, good to see you back on board. How you been, man? Good to see you. Long time no see. What's up, brother? Where have you been? Where have you been? I've been gone for 2 months. I made my return this weekend, on Sunday, and we're back. But yeah, I took a nice little, much-needed break. I had baseball season going in school, so those two just don't go hand in hand. Also with streaming, trying to add that on top of all that, I got overwhelmed. So I just decided to take a little break on Flight Sim, but we're back, and I'll be streaming a bunch now. Oh, I'm also going to probably turn this into, like, a multi-gaming channel, too. So we might whip out some other games, like Transport Fever 2. I also want to do some, like, train sim games as well. So we'll see, man. Working on a ton right now, living life, dude. Hell yeah, man. Great to hear, great to hear. But it's good to see you in the chat, man. Glad to see you back and doing well. Yeah, on Sunday when I was watching the Blues get cooked by the Jets, dude, I'm not a big hockey guy, like, at all, but I low-key am, like, wanting to get into hockey. I feel like it's interesting. Micah plays. Hell no. No, I'm going to turn it into, like, Micah Productions or something like that. More of, like, an official kind of, like, video creation channel. Something a lot more official and less cringy than Micah Plays. But that would be funny as hell, though. Oh, hell no. Yeah, no. We're gonna pass. Hockey is actually the peak sport. Refs let players fight each other. I know. That seems like actually interesting. Micah Plays. Oh, I don't need to say anymore. Yeah, no. No, it sounds fun. How cringy can we make it? I don't think it gets worse than Micah Plays. Gaming with Micah. Yeah, like, yeah, no. We're going down the drain, guys. Micah Plays Games 101. Oh my god, bro. Yo, this is funny, bro. Yeah, I love my 737. So simple. Yeah, the 320 family is even simpler than that. It's just crazy to think. Let's see here. Micah the Fortnite gamer. Ooh, I actually might do Fortnite. I haven't played Fortnite in forever, though. I need to get, like, people on, though. Skystar says, let's go. Let's do it, Skystar. Yeah, I'm going to start getting everything ready. Let's see here. All right, cool. Our fueling already finished. We're going to go over to the takeoff page, and we're going to leave it on that, and we're going to go ahead and hide our clipboard. I'm going to cage this here. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and throw in our flight plan, and we're going to try and get everything pretty much set up here. So we're going to go ahead and turn this on, and it's going to run through the self-test. Did you hear me? Is your radio set to RX? It is. Yep. So I'll pull up here. My VATSIM, you guys can see TXRX, and my headset is connected. Now what I'll do is I'll go Yeti Classic, and then I'll go back to my actual headset and see if that did it. If I didn't hear you, that's probably the reason why. And if not, I'll just disconnect and reconnect. But I should be able to hear you. If not, if you could just do me a favor, just let me know when you're on a final or whatever, and I'll be more than happy to go check out your landing. Yep, there we go. I hear you now. Sweet. Yo, Vice, what's up, man? Appreciate you joining up. How you been, dude? Great to see you. I saw you on today, so I hope you had a good patrol, and I appreciate you stopping in the stream. Micah Mukbangs, oh my gosh, dude, Micah Games 1, 2, 3. Nah. It's getting worse by the second. Alright, cool. Yep, we're here at Dallas, so we're gonna go ahead and initialize that. We'll enter, and then we got our route pretty much ready to go for us, which is pretty cool. So this is like the SimBrief import variant, or correction, equivalent, and the 727. So this is what we're gonna do, is we're gonna go ahead and enter and select that flight plan. Cool, our flight plan just got copied and activated into our flight, or correction, to our little FMC here, or FMS. Test on 123.45. It's an actual thing that no controller will ever be on, just for you to test your radio. But no, okay, actually, that's good to know for future reference. But I got it all fixed. I got to hear Nolan, which is cool. Sky says we got 6 likes so far, please. Oh yeah, I didn't even check the likes. For me, yeah. So if you guys could, got like 20 of you guys in the stream right now. If you guys can do me a huge solid, do not forget to hit that like button. That actually shows so much support to the stream. And when you guys do that, it, you know, kind of shows YouTube. I mean, this is the best way to describe it in my eyes without being, like, cringy or whatever. But it actually genuinely does go to YouTube, and it shows that you guys are actually interested in what you're seeing. And it puts the stream on more people's For You page, so we could get more people in the stream. So that'd help a lot, guys, if you guys can hit that like button for me. Meanwhile, we're going to go ahead and select our departure today. It's pretty cool. We are able to fly with SIDS and stars with this aircraft, so it's not like the INS where we're flying lateral and we're throwing in, like, lat-long coordinates and having to fly VOR to VOR type thing. Although we could fly, put in, like, certain fixes and whatever. This is just so much simpler. Instead of having to only have to put in, like, 9 fixes, lat long, and be here for 30 minutes putting in waypoints in our FMC, we can simply just do this. Okay, so right base, so we still got some time. I think after we toss in our SIDS and stars. Actually, we're not on a star, so SID and then approach. I think we'll go out to the runway and watch Nolan and then catch up with chat. Give me 1 second, guys, while I set up this aircraft. We're departing off of 3-1 right today at, on the J-Pool 7 departure, and our fix/transition is going to be hooray. Hoorah. So we'll go ahead and select that. All of the fixes looks good, so we'll go ahead and select and enter that. And then our approach today into Valley. We're going to be into runway 13, and we're going to be taking the RNAV 13 via, actually, yeah, we'll take the RNAV Yankee, runway 13 via Hydra, or Hotel India Romeo Tango Alpha. So let me go ahead and check for runway 13, which is going to be down here. Enter that, and then we're going to be on the Yankee for 13, and then we're taking it via Hotel India Romeo Tango Alpha. Cool. Fixes look good. We're going to go ahead and select and execute that. Alright, our flight plan is good to go there, so we're not going to touch that anymore. What I'm going to do is I'm going to toss in 2,000 on our transponder. And then we can turn that to on. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here to heading select. And then we'll toss that all the way up. So that's going to be our flight directors there. And then once Nolan makes his final call, we'll head out to the runway. Let's see here. Fork Knife Gaming. Because he can't cook, but he can eat. Oh my gosh, bro. Yo. Oh my gosh. You know INS? Yeah, no INS. Nah, dude, I'm passing that. Let's see here. I can't find Valley on Love Cars 5. Really? Yeah, no, it's there for me. It is Hotel Romeo Lima. Nolan, what I would do if you can't find it on Love Cars 5, go onto the website. So go onto Southwest Virtual Airlines. Let's see here. Yeah, so sorry, swavirtual.com. And then go log in if you haven't already. Then go to operations in red, timetable, and then select your departure, which is going to be KDAL. And then select your arrival, which is HRL. And then it should pop up. My flight number is Southwest 2315, so you can also just search that and see if that works. Meanwhile, we got to do performance numbers. So speaking of Love Cars 5 and performance, we'll go ahead and toss Navigraph onto our screen. So Navigraph is going to be our basically like chart software that we're going to be using on today's flight, guys. For those who don't know what Navigraph is. We're going to be referring to chart 10-3 Hotel, which is our SID chart here on the departure out of Dallas Love Field. You guys can see here it's the J-Pool 7 departure, and we're taking the hooray or hoorah transition, which is going to be down here to the southwest. On departure, we're going to be flying a 313 heading. So we'll make sure to put that in here shortly. And off of runway 31 right, 31 left, it's standard. So we'll just go ahead and request takeoff data with standard information. And our runway is dry. So we'll go ahead and toss Navigraph back to the secondary monitor. We got our performance numbers. We can't uplink to FMC. It's not something we can do. But what we can do is we can take this right here, which is our clipboard, go to the takeoff page, go ahead and load in our conditions. And then we got our information here, so our takeoff data. We're going to go ahead and set the EPR, set the trim, and we're going to set our speeds. And you guys can see all of our speed bugs just got automatically set, which is so helpful. Unreal how helpful this clipboard and then also the iPhone is. Pretty cool. Let's see here. Palmine does tower here. Oh, really, Dougal? That's really cool. We just had tower on, but he hopped off right before we can get on, which kind of sucks. Mini Micah Gamer 123. Yeah, bro. Oh, my. No, but yeah, I think I'm going to do a little bit more... I'm going to try something a little bit more professional, a little bit more official. Not Micah Gamer 123 or Fortnite Games 101 or anything like that. I think I'm going to do like either Micah or Airborne Productions or something along those lines. But we'll think of it. The logos and everything and the channel, like overall backgrounds and identity is still going to stay the same. It's just going to be a name change. Okay, so he's passing through 5,000. So that gives me a pretty good estimate of where he's at. We still got a few to go till he's going to be landing. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and set our departure heading, as we are going to be flying heading upon departure. It's a runway heading, which is 313. So we'll go here over to 313, which is right about there. So we're going to be good. And then on departure, we're flying up to 6,000 feet. So we'll set that there. And then we got 123.7 set. So we're good there. Here's our autopilot panel, by the way. Get you guys pretty familiar with the autopilot panel. We'll flick this on to engaged, and then we'll go heading select and altitude select, and we'll go ahead and arm our altitude, which is 6,000 feet. Then it's going to go engaged, and we're going to maintain 6,000 with heading select, and then after that, we're going to proceed direct to the first fix of our first fix in the FMC, which really would be Tango, 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 but we're not going to do that. Actually, we're going to skip. We're going to go to our second fix on our star. Correction, Sid, my bad. What am I talking about? Which is going to be nailing right here. And then you guys will be able to see me go over to nav lock, and then we'll probably go over to IS hold. And basically what that means is it's airspeed hold. So it's going to maintain our airspeed, selective airspeed, whatever that's going to be, probably around 250 upon departure. And it's going to give us the best rate of climb while also maintaining 250 knots. Let's see here. SM Aviation just found Micah again after a year. Holy, his voice changed. Yep. Yeah, we just pulled up, actually, the St. Martin clip. The last time, I think it was the last time we flew this aircraft. Yes, I got you, Nolan. Let me check out, what? Oh, shoot. Okay, that's super weird. Is the quality of the stream bad for you guys? Because Nolan just sent me a picture of a, like, really, really bad shot of my screen for some reason. I don't know. Seems good to me. Let me know. It's all better now? Okay, cool. Anyways, yeah, sorry. But like in the beginning of the stream, Matt sent me the link, or set the stream the link of when we flew this aircraft last into St. Martin, and bro, we had to do a go around. We flew the missed approach out of St. Martin. We put our gear up, and then our whole entire aircraft shut off. It was funny. So hey, we're gonna be hopefully not. We're gonna make sure that doesn't happen today, and we actually are gonna make it with enough fuel. It's going up and down. It is Dougal. Okay, interesting. Really weird. That wasn't happening Sunday, so I don't know why it's happening today. If it continues to be an issue, I'll try and fix it in the air, but hopefully we should be good. Let's see. It's all good now. Okay, cool. When we fly, we're going to depart here in about, I would say, 15 minutes, give or take. And what do you use to stream? I use OBS Studios to stream. Yeah, OBS Studios. Let's see here. But yeah, SM Aviation, welcome to the stream, and welcome back to the channel, man. It's really, really good to see you, and I hope you've been well, and I appreciate you coming back and supporting, man. I'm headed to bed because it's getting late for me. Yeah, no worries. I know all of you guys, European guys, are going to be heading out, so that's completely fine. But thanks for tuning in the beginning of the stream. Okay, thanks. Yeah, no problem, man. Dude, it's actually really cool that you got some friends that do ATC on VATSIM. One of my buddies, Henry, he is a center controller. And I want to fly over to his airspace sometimes and see if we can get full coverage. I'm not sure what RTAC he's at right now, actually. He switches RTACs like so much. It's pretty crazy. But I guess it's like the way to do it, though. Like switching RTACs a whole bunch, not just controlling the same airports or the same airspace. It's one way to not to get bored, right? So, but yeah, it's really, really cool that buddy of yours, this tower here. I'll stay here for anything, Micah. Sweet, sweet. Appreciate you, Jay. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, so, alright, cool. We got our jetway. Backed off of our aircraft. Well, I don't know really why it did that, but hey, at least it's not in our cockpit, right? And then we got all of the ground crew equipment headed out as well, so we're good there. And we're all boarded. I'm going to go ahead and check VATScope to see where exactly Nolan is, because I do want to start heading out now. But I do want to watch his landing. I told him I wanted to watch his landing, which I do. And so once we get to watch his landing, he also said he's able to do 5-minute turnarounds. So we'll see how he manages the 5-minute turnarounds. Let me know when you want to fly in and out of Dublin, and I'll arrange coverage for you. Oh, no shot. Bet. I'm going to be doing some European ops this weekend, because I know some people in my Discord were like, dude, you got to do European ops. You've been flying Southwest way too much. I'm like, I know. So I actually might take that into consideration, and I might do some like Aer Lingus stuff, fly into Dublin. I also haven't been to Ireland in a while, and dude, Ireland has the best scenery, man. Like, no glaze. It actually has really, really nice scenery. Dublin by MK Studio is a great airport. You got Cork as well, Shannon. Yeah, man, you got some really cool airports over in Ireland that we might check out. You guys can see downtown Dallas, which is really cool. Dallas Love Field, the approach into the 3-1s are real nice. Go to Puerto Rico. Ooh, I might want to do like Puerto Rico and like go over to the Dominican Republic too. Yeah, we might have to do that. W suggestion, Jay. Hey, Andy, what's up? What is up? Good to see you in the stream, man. How you been? Thank you so much for jumping back into the stream. It's great to have you on board Sunday, and really nice to have you back on board. How you been, man? Good evening to you. Yeah, like San Juan. You can do San Juan, Puerto Rico. You got Santo Domingo and the DR. You got some pretty cool airports. Although I don't have much scenery down there in the Caribbean. I don't have a lot of scenery down there because I just don't find it necessary to get some. Ooh, nice. Just got home from work. Now having dinner. Same old, same old. Hey, there you go. There you go. Must be nice. Relaxing. About to get some dinner. What's for dinner tonight, Andy? What you got planned, man? I had some pasta before the stream with some Alfredo sauce, which was nice. Usually I mix in some chicken there, but I decided to lay off. And you guys can see Nolan coming in. Got his landing lights. Right now we're chilling. And then once we got Nolan, or correction, once Nolan lands, we're going to hop back in the flight deck and get pushed. Have you flown United? I have before, yeah. Yeah, I don't fly United a whole lot, but I do want to fly United. I just don't know. Shoot. I know a lot of people have been doing United ops recently with the newly released 777-200. I'm not going to get the 777-200, I don't think, because it's just the way I think about it, and I talked about this on last stream, so I'm sorry if I sound like repetitive, but for those who missed it, like my thought process is into this 777-200. I already have the 300, right, guys? So it's like, I think of the 777 as a wide-body aircraft, right? Like, am I wrong? I don't think so. Like, am I wrong for thinking about the 777 as like a wide-body aircraft? Or like, obviously it's a wide-body, but like a long-haul aircraft, you know? And so I have the longer, like, I guess, like the extra long, or the extra range variant. The 777-300ER and the 777-300. But anyways, like, I have the bigger of the two. My thought process is, why would I get the 200 if I already have the 300 and I don't fly the 300 a whole much, you know? So that's why I'm going to lay off the 777-200 for those who are curious. I just don't know what aircraft I'd fly if I fly United. Maybe like the 900ER, the 737-900ER, maybe. Alright, anyway, guys, let's see how Nolan does. 1,000 footers, good float. Nice, not bad. I think that was what, the 1,500 footers, maybe the 2,000 footers, but really smooth landing by Nolan. Wow. Really, really good stuff by Nolan, and plenty of runway to work with. And then I'll exit left and taxi in, and we'll see him here shortly. Sweet, very nice job, Nolan. That is sweet. In my opinion, PMDG pricing model sucks, big time. But they do make sweet aircraft. Oh yeah, 100%. I agree. They make really, really nice aircraft. But yeah, man, like another $77. it would have been nice to get like a discount for those who already own the 300, you know? Like, what about that? What about that type of mindset? What are y'all thoughts on that? Dougal and Andy, what are your guys' thoughts on like PMDG doing something where it's like you get a discount if you're already an owner of like the 777-300? Because like, I'm sure I'm not the only one out there who laid off of the 200 because they already have the 300. Because it just feels like crazy to me, you know? Weather conditions look stormy. It is. Pretty poor conditions here out of Dallas today. But once we get up up out of the clouds, it's going to look real nice. The breakout's going to be pretty sweet. Alright, cool. So that's Nolan calling in. What we're going to do is we're going to go before start checklist. And we're going to have our co-pilot here, Johnny. We're going to have co-pilot Johnny go ahead and get this aircraft ready for start. Discounts won't happen with PMDG. Yeah, that's true. They don't need to. I guess. That is true. PMDG has it PMDG has it going with them, man, like big time. It is, yeah, Jay. So it's called VATSIM. So it's like an online network where it simulates like real life frequencies and like basically like real life I guess air traffic control in a way. That's the easiest way I can explain it to someone who's like a non-flight simulator. So it's like a online, it's called VATSIM. You can look it up if you'd like to. I'm not sure if you do, but the best way I can briefly explain it to you, it's an online network where people such as Nolan here can log on, and such as myself, we connect. You know, you get to see traffic models and whatever, and you talk over the frequency as if you're a real life pilot. So it's really, really cool. Very realistic too. Is there training for it? No. So there's no required training right now for VATSIM, which is like, I think a major complaint of most people. It's like, why isn't there a requirement or a training that you have to go through? So no training to VATSIM. Pretty much anybody can get on as long as you're above the age of 13. I believe that's the requirement, which I know you are. And then you get to fly with other people on the network. There is a way to get kicked off, though, and it's basically by being a, you know what, not being realistic, messing around, super unprofessional, like showing unprofessionalism and all that crap. But like to keep it professional here and not get kicked off the VATSIM network. Flight plan, file it. Ooh, thank you. Yes, let's go ahead and do that. Boom. All right, our flight plan is filed. Hey, appreciate you. Shout out Nolan today for the help. Let's go, Nolan. Thanks a lot, man. And we just got our squawk code, which is going to be 3652. So we'll go ahead and toss that in. Sweet. And then we'll go transponder on, mode Charlie. We're good there. All right, cool. Before start checklist complete. We are going to continue our pushback procedure, and we're going to go nose right, tail left. Nolan is clear, and we are good to go, guys. Enjoy this pushback and start up here of the Boeing 727-200. How many people are flying? Right now, we just have Nolan flying with us. Last stream, we had Nolan and Matt fly with us up to Atlanta. But like in total on the VATSIM network, it's a very, very big network. Let me go ahead and see how many people are connected online right now. It's a very big network. Currently 798 people are connected with 51 controllers and 3 supervisors online right now. So yeah, very, very, very busy network with a very diverse community, which is really cool to hear people from pretty much all over the world. Can someone send me the link to see like the most popular airports? Isn't there something like that on VATSIM on the website? Isn't there a way to check like the most popular airports or like destinations and departures? If anybody knows that link, if you can quickly send it, that'd be super, super helpful. Let's see here. Andy says a discount shouldn't even have to be spoke about. They should have done it without the uproar. But PMDG has turned greedy, in my opinion. Yeah, they're a super rich company. They are a super rich company, and the fact that they, like Dougal said, they don't have to, right? You know, they don't need to. They have the Boeing market wrapped up. Yeah, exactly. Like, they don't have to. But they're a super rich company, and it's like, why don't they, you know? Anyways, let's go ahead and release the parking brakes. Alright, guys, let's go ahead and open up the window. So, why are we going forward? Okay, so I'm going to have to do a power back now because my aircraft did not... Sorry, my ground equipment, which is GSX, decided to pull me instead of push me, and we're about to crash into the jetway. Average GSX movement. Alrighty, well, we'll go ahead and fire up 2. The sequence is 2, 3, 1, 2 to ground. And we'll go ahead and monitor the start. And then we're going to have to do a power back, which is fine, but jeez. Alright, we got N2 moving. Oil pressure. 22 to 25 on the N2. And we'll go ahead and introduce fuel for number 2. Yep. 1980s pushback. Yeah, we're going real retro. Going real retro.
Use the life vest under your seat. Remove the vest only if told to do so. Pull the red strap to open the container and remove the pouch. Remove the vest from the pouch as shown on the safety information card. Place the vest over your head. Wrap the strap around your waist, buckle it in the front, and pull to tighten. Once outside, pull down on the...
Not a bad sound pack, man. Like, it's really not a bad sound pack. The only thing is there's no difference in the sound. I guess there is. It's a very, very small difference in the sounds depending on where you are in the cabin. Yeah, I guess I'm wrong on that. I guess there is a pretty big difference between hearing the engines from all the way up here in the flight deck and then back here, basically pretty much next to the engines. But damn! Turn around, done, about to push. My goodness, you weren't wrong. All right, let's go ahead and close the guard here on 2 and fire up 3. And we'll go ahead and monitor 3 startup here. Sweet sounds in this bird, yeah. Sound pack is very nice. And it's cool that it's not like an add-on sound pack, you know, it comes with the aircraft. I think that's pretty cool. Alright, let's go ahead and kick in 3.
Place the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Secure the mask with the elastic strap. Although oxygen will be flowing, the plastic bag is not inflated. You need to wear a mask until otherwise notified by a crew member. If you are traveling with children or anyone needing special assistance, put on your mask first. Please remove any face covering before docking to oxygen mask. We are here for your comfort and safety. Please report any unwelcome behavior to a flight attendant. Thank you for your attention.
Alright, we'll go ahead and fire up number 1 now. We'll close the guard on 3. 1 to ground, and we'll monitor the start here.
Welcome aboard.
We're going to look for about 22 to 25 and 2, and then we'll kick in number 1, and then we'll do a power back and head out. Let's go. Oil pressure. And there's 25. Let's go number 1 to idle. And when you start up all 3, and when you pretty much finish the starting sequence and you go to number 1, these sounds get real good. So I'll shut up and let you guys listen. Let them whistle. Cool. All right, let's go after start.
After start checks.
And we'll close the guard on 1. And I'm going to go ahead and kick this over to GPS. And we'll go ahead and push the reset, the gear.
Beacon vital. DC power check. Boost pumps all on.
Southwest traffic, Southwest 9819, looking back,
Exit lights on.
27, Southwest.
Momentum heat on. Gyro nav and compass are set to work. Alternate flaps on.
Dallas Left traffic Southwest 2315 doing a power back, straight back out of gate 5, Dallas Left.
crazy.
Flight control shutdown zone. Anti-skid check on.
All right, we'll do the flight controls check once we're done with our power back. Let's go ahead and close the window. I do like the sound of the window, and then the fact that the engine sounds do turn like the engine sounds are suppressed when the window is closed is really cool. All right, let's see here. No one's doing a straight back as well, which is nice. And then once we see after start go to green, we're gonna go ahead and power back.
After start checks complete.
There we go. All right, let's go. Oh, wait, hold up. Abort pushback. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Power back. Okay. So no one is in the fence. That's sweet. We'll go ahead and stop the power back here. Parking brake is going to be set, and then we'll go ahead and do the taxi checklist. I'm going to go ahead and flick on the taxi light. I believe they're going to set the flaps for me. Yep, flaps 15. We're going to go ahead and do the control check now while the flaps come down. It sounds like a motor. Flap transition sounds very interesting. And flight controls are free and correct. And we're pretty much good to go. So let's go ahead and call for taxi. Our standard taxi at the 3-1 right is going to be via taxiway Mike 1. But I guess we'll take Bravo instead, which is going to be the first right-hand turn, so the closest one to us. Live traffic southwest 2315, taxi runway 31 right via Bravo, Mike 1, Dallas left. Alright, cool, let's go. Brakes release.
Southwest traffic, southwest 9819, following left jet. Southwest.
And this aircraft does take a lot to get first moving, but once it does get moving, you can kind of ease off the throttle. Alrighty, here we go.
Left traffic, southwest 9819, taxiing runway 31 right, by Mike.
We might see Nolan fast taxi right here off our left. We'll see. So he's deciding to take Mike, which leads me to assume that he's going to go ahead and try and speed past us. Oh, no, he's taking Bravo. Oh, no, he might scoot over to... He's probably going to scoot over right there to Mike. We'll see. Yep. He's going to scoot over, but we're pretty fast, though. Alright, let's go. Before takeoff checks.
Before takeoff check started. Auto brakes set to RTO. Ignition set to continuous.
And then we're going to have Johnny do our before takeoff procedures.
Anti-skid is on. Strobe lights
There's no
on.
one off our left.
Landing lights on. Taxi lights off. Transponder on.
Lot of traffic, Southwest 2315 departing runway 31 right via Mike 1 on the J Pool 7 departure to the southwest. Lot of traffic. Alrighty, I do want to do some final checks here before we go, just so I don't mess up this departure. We're going to go ahead and kick on the runway turnoffs there. Flaps are set 15. And yeah, I think we're pretty much good to go. Alright guys, enjoy the turn and burn. I'm going to go ahead and turn up the sounds for you guys. And we're going to go ahead and hide the phone. Three, one right. Verified. Perch path clear. How about a turn and burn, boys? Let's do it. Forward nose. Takeoff power. Takeoff power is set. Airspeed is allowed. 80 knots. Track throttle neutral. And there's V1. Very easy rotation there. Make sure we don't tail strike. Pause ready to climb. Gears coming up. And we're going to go ahead and keep this pitch here and just follow those flight directors. A little bit of forward nose pressure. Don't want to stall out. And we'll climb at about 10 degrees now. Keep playing around with that trim. We want to keep on leveling off that nose ever so slightly. We want to gain airspeed, obviously. So we'll go flaps 2 now. And then there's 200 knots, so we're going to go flaps clean. And outboards are going to come off, and taxi sight's going to come off as well. And we'll keep this pitch ever so slight turn to the right. Get back on our flight directors.
Southwest traffic, southwest 9819 departing runway 31 right. Pearl 6 departure to the southwest.
Cool, there's 4,000. What we're going to do now is we're going to go to flight plan correction. We're going to go direct, and we're going to go direct to Nealon. And we're going to go autopilot engage, heading select, altitude select. We're going to go IAS hold and nav lock. And now we're going to start that right hand turn with autopilot engage. And we also have auto throttle engage now. We'll go auto throttle engage. And then we'll bring that to 100 and correction. We'll go 250 there so we're not over speeding. And here's the breakout. Beautiful bird, man. My goodness. All right, there's 6,000 up to 290 we go. Bob traffic, Southwest 2315, level 6,000, directly over the Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. Going to be direct to Nealon and up to flight level 290. Final call. Alrighty, we're gonna go over to Unicom, so we'll come down here and switch it over to 22.8. And then we'll go ahead and get rid of our flight directors if we no longer need those. And we're doing relatively well on our speed, so we'll go ahead and start back up. And up to flight level 29ers, here we go. Hey, what's up, Alex? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you, man. How you doing this Wednesday afternoon and good evening? Okay, cool. So we're good there. Now, if I knock that off, where are we going? We're going to be heading up. Actually, you know what? I know what we're doing. Yeah, vertical speed. That's why. So it kicked it over to vertical speed. Now we're going to go altitude select, and we're going to arm that. And there we go. Cool. So you can see thrust coming back in. And we're going to start heading up to 290. I was wondering why we were leveling off at 6,000 there, but I didn't realize that we got our autopilot kicked back over to vertical speed once we leveled off. And now we're going to start climbing. Cool. Yeah, very cloudy Dallas today, but I told you guys, once we hit that breakout, it should be very nice. And it is just above the clouds right now, which is a great look. And we'll drop those sounds back a little bit so it's not like overpowering my voice. And we should be smooth sailing now. Yeah, but I mean, I even told Wendy this, guys, because I know Wendy. He was like, man, you know, I'd love to fly this aircraft, but I just don't think it'd go well. And yes, it does require a lot to fly this aircraft, but man, is it real helpful when you have the phone. Speaking of which, we'll go and get the phone back up, and we'll go after takeoff checks.
Ignition set to all. Landing lights.
But I mean, dude, like, I didn't really do anything besides throwing the flight plan in the FMC. The FMC has sim brief integration, which is really cool, and it also has a sim brief import feature. At least something very similar to it.
W traffic, American 48 Heavy will be departing 36 right.
And then you got this right here, which is your clipboard, throws in all the weights and everything, the EPR on the trend, and you even have your descent calculator, which is cool. So I mean, really big help here. You got a lot of help flying this aircraft, so. Yeah, I mean, if you're looking for something fun, something to mix up your flying, I'd recommend this aircraft. It's a hell of a lot. Oh my god, it's a hell of a lot better than the E-Jets. Because I was talking to Nolan, guys. I was talking to Nolan before the stream, and he was like, you know, would you recommend this aircraft? And you know, I'd always give him an honest answer. This is one of those aircraft that I think, understandably so, a lot of people are very skeptical on getting just because of how the E-Jets turned out. And also, it's a 727. A lot of people are, I would say, timid to fly this aircraft because it does require a lot to learn. But once you got this aircraft down, it's a fun aircraft, and especially with the help of the holy crap, I thought I just saw a bug in my pronunciation. Anyways, before I was really interrupted, once you got, you know, the aircraft relatively down, you know, the basics and fundamentals of this aircraft, along with the iPhone clipboard, you're good to go. This aircraft's like just any other aircraft you fly, because the iPhone does pretty much all the hard work for you, and you just get to fly. And you saw I was talking to chat majority of the stream, so. Hey, DeJuan, what is up, man? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. How you been, man? It's goody. Also, I'm going to go ahead and fire up a poll here for you guys. Let's see here. Alright, cool. Just started a poll. Let me know, guys, what you think. The question is, to reiterate it a little bit longer and have a better description, should we fly the 727 to Austin? So, basically a 2-in-1 right there. Should we fly to Austin? And if so, should we fly the 727 to Austin? So let me know what you guys think. If not, we'll just stop in Valley for the night. The 1 hour and 15-minute leg south. Some decent ortho here out of Dallas. I do like the fields down below. Looks quite nice. And then with the clouds too, that's a great look. And I took most of my screenshots from my thumbnail actually right here upon departure. And then if you blur, maybe unzoom just a little bit. Ortho doesn't, looks alright. It looks pretty good. Super blurry though. I can't lie. Gotta hold it to ya. Okay, what's our altitude at? Okay, why does it seem to me like our altitude is declining? Because it is, isn't it? It is. So we're gonna go vertical speed. And we're gonna go climb. And now, instead of the aircraft going into the ground, oh, that's the other way around, isn't it? Yep, that's the other way around. Okay, we want to climb. Alright, we're gonna have to make up like a lot of altitude here because we decided to descend instead of going up to 290. I don't know what we were doing there for a second. I had it on IAS hold too, which is super weird because usually that monitors the airspeed. I talked briefly about this on the ground, but what it would do is it's gonna check your airspeed and it's gonna give us the best rate of climb according to what we have our airspeed set at, which is 250, obviously 250 under 10. But now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and use that mighty vertical speed mode, which is very handy. And we're going to go ahead and get up at a pretty steep rate of climb. Because I was like, wait, hold up. It seems like the ground is getting hella close. Dougal says the 727 into Tonkon is a very fun one, but a little challenging now. Yeah, I mean, I think we flew a 320 into Tonkon, and it was challenging. I couldn't imagine flying this bird. Plus, a interesting thing about this aircraft is it has like negative like suspension, I would say. But like the aircraft has basically like no wheel strut. Like you hit the ground like a brick. Another thing that no one asked is like Another thing that no one asked is that like, yo, is this aircraft like cool to fly? Like, is it fun to fly? Like, how does it fly? And I told him it flies like a brick, and it's God honest truth. Like this aircraft flies like a brick. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm not sure if that's realistic or not, but it flies like a brick. Air Force Proud 95 on the frequency. No shot. I don't hear him. Might be because you're a little bit behind me. And I'm kind of out of the Dallas area, so we won't probably hear anybody on the frequency. Is he actually flying into Dallas? What's his call sign? Okay, so we're a certified rocket ship now. Let's go up to 300, and then let's go IAS hold, and let's see what that does for us. Alright, cool. We're coming through 18,000 feet. We'll get those off. Runway turnouts can go off as well. Wing lights are already off, so we're good there. And we're all cleaned up. Okay, I'm gonna go back to vertical speed. And we'll go ahead and level off a little bit because our airspeed's getting very close to 160 knots. So we're gonna slow our rate of climb to go ahead and see if we can get our airspeed up. Yeah, our airspeed's inching up now, which is good. Yeah, wait, what's airspeed? What's not airs, but air? What's Air Force Proud 95's frequency? Or not frequency. My goodness, what's his call sign? Is it American 48? Over to Paris? Because I know he likes Paris. He flies there like so much. Wow, that looks good right there. Yo, this is fire. See, now that doesn't look too bad. Alright, cool. Yep, we're flying the 727 to Austin. Sounds good. Let's see here. I'm like going double as fast as you? Okay. We're up to 300 now. Okay, if I go airspeed hold, what are we gonna do? What we about to do, aircraft? We're about to go ahead and go down, or are we gonna go up? Seems like we're still climbing quite well. Yeah, we're doing fine. Cool. So we're gonna probably maintain around 300 knots. Let's see, auto throttle is engaged, so that's nice. And then let's see here. We're coming up to Waco. So Waco is legit right under us. Right down there is Waco. And then Tempe, and then we're gonna be heading legit right over Round Rock too. And then Austin. Yeah, Nolan is hauling right now. Wow. So we got like 45 minutes to go. Depending if we can keep this speed up, which I think we'll be able to do. Especially once we get up to 2.9.0, then yeah. We'll be good. We should fly to New Orleans where the weather's bad. Yo. Low key. Low key, high key. How long is that? And I also need to see if they have it in the timetable. They don't. What we could do is we can do Valley, Houston, New Orleans, but let me see if I got my scenery. Plus, that is a little bit of a trip. It's a little bit of a long one right there. What am I looking for? MSY. I do. Yeah, I have the scenery. Nah, that's too much. You know, another thing is bro, 727 in bad weather would be crazy for me. Crazy. I'd low-key be down. Let's see here. New Orleans. Oh yeah, okay, so Houston to New Orleans is literally the shortest flight to New Orleans. But it would be 4 hours, bro. And I got school tomorrow. So I don't think we'd be able to do that. From Valley, we either go to Houston or we go to Austin. And I would like to go to Austin as I haven't been there in like a year. And I gotta check out that scenery again. So I think it's quite nice. Alrighty. We're a lot better on the speed and we're up to flight level 290, so that's good. Yo, Nolan, were you trolling me when you said Air Force Proud 95 was on the frequency? Because what was his call sign? No shot. Unless he's the guy flying to, No, I could have sworn he heard my voice. United something. Gotcha. There's an American that just departed out of DFW and headed for Paris. Mr. Jones. Yo, what's up, pilot? Good to see you in the stream, man. By the way, I'm gonna be hopping on Live and Chill tonight. after the stream. So if you're gonna be on, that'd be fire. Got my, or I'm just checking in. I got my check item off for my PPL. Oh snap! Yo, that's fire. Well, good luck and congratulations for making it this far. That is like insane, dude. That's a flex right there, bro. That's really, really cool. Let's go. Good to hear from you, dude. I'm sure you've been studying like crazy too. How's that process been? How's it been like preparing for it and whatnot? You gotta let me know, dude. Yo, hit the wipers, bro. No, they're gonna break. I had like a 2-week period of just studying for one of my checks. Basically like a test to move forward. Oh, gotcha. Damn, bro. 2-week period. How long have you been studying for your check grind, though? What, 2 months? All right, I'll hit the wipers though. I actually got it. Oh, they're up here. Yo, what? You actually have to like stop them? Oh, that's weird. That's really weird. It doesn't like reset. You stop them like wherever you want. Wait, hold up. So I can just stop them right here and fly like that. Yeah. There we go. Well, my second stage check was more difficult than this one. Oh, really? According to most people? Oh, dang. I'm glad you got that out of the way. That's really cool. Will you be on? Will you be on tonight? Run up some Madden? I don't know. We'll see. If I am on, probably not for long. I gotta get up at like 4 or 5-ish to get ready for a flight, and then bro, what? Have you been doing that early of flights? Like, is that how it be? You have to wake up at 4 or 5 in the morning to do flights? That's crazy. Is that like normal, or is that like your day to day, or is that like abnormal? Oh shoot, Houston Center just hopped in. Ah shoot. Alright. Alright. Alright, we're directly over Round Rock now, and we're going to be coming up on Austin. That says get used to it. Oh, shoot. Ah, shoot. Yeah. It's ATL in Memphis, not Hugh. Hugh's setting up right now. Right now he's 99. He's 99.8. 199.998, which usually means they're setting up. So they'll go active here shortly. Damn, bro. Yeah, I know Matt, bro. Matt, like, I think, Matt, what's the earliest you've taken a flight? Hey, I'm on your, oh, you're on, what? You're on my map. Where you at? Where you at? I saw you were heading to, like, I don't know, Denver, maybe? Yo! Are you Ghost 11? Yo, how did it... Okay, it's because you're flying a B-2. That's sick. No shot. I know Braden was flying the B-2, too. 2222. That's actually sick, though, if that is you. Ghost 11. Type. 04:15 showtime. 30-minute van ride. So at like 2:30, 300, wake up. Yo. Yeah, I'm a part of that now? What's that? You're a part of that now. Oh, sweet. And then, let's see. Yeah, no, Houston's still 99.98. Oh, you are? You joined the Virtual United States Air Force. Okay, cool. Cool. I didn't know Braden was in the Virtual United States Air Force, too. I didn't know. Oh, that's sweet. You and Braden going to be part of the Milwaukee show? The Milwaukee show crew? You're going to be doing the flyover for the Dennis Memorial flight this year? That'd be actually tough. That would be funny too if y'all like if y'all are a part of the flyover and then y'all like land and then hop in your 7-3s and join us over to Dallas or Nashville. That'd be funny. That'd be really cool. Oh shoot! It actually is a possibility. Oh damn! That'd be real cool. All right, let's see. No one is pretty close to us. Pretty close to us. So it says 40 minutes to go. We got 161 to go to Corpus Christi. And then from there, it's going to be real short. Directly at Corpus Christi, we'll start down. Actually, not directly. We'll wait a little bit. We'll wait a little bit. And plus, we have our descent calculator, too. So that's going to be helpful. Also, I want to check our departure here out of Valley. See if we go procedures, departures. Okay, so there is no departure out of Valley. Weird. Another thing that's weird is we're going to be landing on 1-3, which is a short runway, especially for a 7-2. So we're going to be hot on the 3s. This baby can move. Yeah, it's fast, isn't it? Let's see how fast you're going. 5:14 across the ground. Yeah. And you're still, oh my gosh. Yo, it's climbing like crazy. You're already up to 540. That's sick. Let's see, we got Los Angeles on. Ooh, Miami's on. Pretty much the whole Northeast is on, including DC. We got some cross the ponders. I'm assuming most of which are going to be in the either 777-200 or 350. Yeah, pretty much everybody in the 777-200. And then we got 350. Ooh, 742. That's cool. But yeah, lots of 777-200s across the pond. 585. Yeah, that's just ridiculous. That's crazy. What's the fastest it can go? You know the top speed? I'm not a big military guy, so I don't really know too much about the B-2 or pretty much any military aircraft. And Houston's on. Yep. Mach 0.9. Oh shoot, I thought it could go faster. Go faster. Alright, Houston on 3275.
East of Solomon Vortex. Send me the standard 4 arrival. The intercon altimeter is...
I see, I did not miss much. Not really. I mean, we did our departure out of Dallas, and we're just sitting here at flight level 290. The cool thing is we got Houston on, so at least it's going to be constant. You're going to hear, like, basically constant people on frequency, which is cool. Pretty busy center.
205, just send me the Skinner 4 arrival, the intercom altimeter 2971.
He's getting everybody.
Is that for your 205?
205, affirmative.
205, and altimeter
2971.
Skinner 5, 2971.
Houston Southwest, 2315, just south of Austin.
About 2315, Houston Center, Larry, contact 20 South Austin, welcome.
Houston Center, Southwest 9819, step away for 5 minutes.
9819, roger, report back.
Step away, Southwest 9819.
Cool. Let's see here. On top of getting up early tomorrow, I've got an exam later that I haven't studied. Oh, shoot! Yo, are you chalked? Luckily, it's all from previous exams, so it's just one big exam. Oh, gotcha.
205 Heavy.
In about 40 miles, and I have a line of stores. Plus 5
205, actually, you might be kind of
so you got a really busy day tomorrow.
Areas of heavy, moderate to heavy precipitation extending pretty much all the way
Not
until
fully cooked.
Houston. Convective segment 8 Central Val 055 Zulu. For areas of severe and better thunderstorms from 230 at 50 knots, stops above flight level 450. If you want to punch through it, be my guest. If not, I could send you all the way south to join the Nancy 2 arrival all the way down by the Gulf there. But up to you.
Okay. I was just making sure that wasn't for us. I'm not sure if he was reporting our METAR into Valley, but
yeah,
he's talking to someone into Houston or something like that.
Dash Sunset 8491, south of San Antonio 400.
Go 8491, Center over to contact this one south of Antonio. 2358, Center over to contact 20 with east of the junction. Right at
2678 right line up.
It's 2678 Eastern Center LO. I'm assuming you're already descending via the Gilsner?
Roger,
Roger, would you like 8 right or left?
we're expecting 8 right.
Roger, expect vectors IOS 8 right?
I'll expect vectors for 8 right.
Yeah, this gum got me messed up. Hold on here.
Target 16, 14.
Alrighty. Anyways, I gotta go get ready. I'll try and pop in for a little bit later, but won't be for long. Good luck. Good luck. Thanks, Mr. I appreciate you, pilot. Yeah, no, dude.
Bravo for,
good luck with tomorrow, man. That's gonna be crazy. Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be fun.
Houston Center, Battle Club Tree 41.
Look forward to seeing you come out, passing
United
your
Contact.
check drive, which is gonna be fires.
If there were November
Yeah, man,
Bravo
take care,
for
dude.
15 left, and we are positive.
Give you guys a quick little update. We're about halfway to Corpus Christi. We got about 80 nautical miles to go. And then we got another 86 to go to, let's see,
Yeah, it's Battle
our
Club
first
Tree
fix of
41
our
vehicle
approach.
request.
So in total, we got about 160 nautical miles.
Yeah, Battle 341, 6 miles east of the Alice via War. 8,500, request flight following to Laredo. We are a Bravo Echo 6-0.
Bravo Echo 6-0. What is that? Oh, it's the Duke. It's the Duke. Got a Duke on frequency.
Back up 341 Spark.
Pretty cool.
6720
I haven't
ident.
picked up the Duke yet, but I know
6720 ident,
Fredo was
Battle
talking to me
341.
about it a while back.
Clear Southwest 9819 is back.
Perfect.
Give me like another 30 seconds.
So 2315 to center maintain at 5 discretion 3000. And I'll get to your altimeter setting shortly.
Lots of discretion, just maintain.
The Valley altimeter is 2961.
2961.
Howdy, American 1614, about 50 northwest, Corpus Christi, flight level 400, request is 410. At 1614, Houston Center, ready to contact, transported, you're a little off course, obviously above the storm, just, what's your next waypoint you had to do? American 1614, heading direct to 11. Okay, 1614, roger. And, climbing tape level 410. Up to 410, thanks, back to 1614.
Yeah, 425 left right now.
I'll tell you what, guys.
That's it first,
Recently, I've been smacking on these vanilla wafers, and they're so gas. So, excuse me. I go crazy on these vanilla wafers, 'cause, man, I think that.
Hey, 64 on departure, turn left heading 3, correction 090, over me 15 left, clip takeoff.
Left turn 090, runway 15 left, clear takeoff.
Alright, so it seems like no one's direct.
Hey, 2678, center maintain 3000.
It's really, I'm not sure where. Maybe here? Higher Rata?
Back up 341, ready to contact 32 west of Corpus Airport.
Coming up to Corpus right now.
NVIDIA Battle Club Tree 41.
So we'll slowly get ready for top to drop. Yo, Wendy, what's up, brother?
Yeah,
Good to see you
205,
back.
somebody's getting 4 arrival.
Look, Wendy, we made it. You know, we're still flying. It's not impossible.
Yeah, 4 is 1 point.
Although I won't even lie, dude, we almost, I'm glad I caught it in time, and it wasn't really anything impressive, but the aircraft, like, wouldn't climb. Because for some reason my airspeed hold mode on the departure wasn't working, so we just used vertical speed. Departure was fine. Yeah, it was fine. We had a really good takeoff.
919, 10 maintain apart discretion 1, let's see, 5,000,
and then,
gallon.
yeah, despite the like small problem of us pretty much just holding off at 6,000 until I used vertical speed, we were good. So we're coming up to top of drop here. We got clearance down already. We said descend and maintain 3,000 at pilot's discretion. So once we pass Corpus Christi, we'll start down to 3. And then my plan down is just to use vertical speed.
Yeah, 2350, Albuquerque close, 36 terminal, picture through.
Wendy, I mean, really any tutorial will work. Now, here's the thing. I almost like wouldn't recommend any tutorials for this aircraft because most tutorials are going to show you how to fly this aircraft like the harder way. And plus, most people use INS, like V1 uses INS. And now that's really cool. I've flown INS 3 times. I've done it, right? So I know I can do it. It's just, it's hard to do it. I'm flying with, let's see here. Let me pull up the clipboard. I actually forgot what I'm flying with. If I go to options, we can figure it out. It's GNS XLS. So I'm flying with the XLS today. You can also fly with the GNS 530, which is way more modern and probably something that you're used to, flying with like GA aircraft. But I think this is what you'll see in the 727, especially the PAX version of it. I think most of the freighters use INS, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe it's just all out. Most carriers use the GLS. But if you really want to learn this aircraft, and I'm not trying to say, oh, watch my content, I would lead you in the right direction. I promise you I would. But I really would recommend if you want to just go back and watch my stream and just see how I fly the aircraft. If I were you, that's what I would do. Because the way that you would fly this aircraft is most likely the way that I fly this aircraft, where you're going to make sure that most of the hard work is done by the iPhone, which is a huge resource. Unless you actually want to go through and learn how to fly this aircraft like how V1 does it, where you want to figure out what every single button on the flight engineer panel does, then yeah, I mean, go for it. I would watch V1 stream, but yeah, I mean, I didn't really do a whole bunch on the departure, man. And plus, we're going to do another flight, Wendy, so if you want to stick around for the next departure, go for it. But really, setting up this aircraft is the hardest part, and then the approach as well. The approach is actually, in my opinion, the approach is harder than the departure. But for, I think, most people, the setting up of the aircraft is where it gets pretty tricky, just because of the amount of buttons and how old the aircraft is. But yeah, that would be my recommendation. Because, man, this phone does a whole lot for you. It's pretty crazy. Alright, guys, we are turning. We are directly over Corpus Christi now. We've already been cleared down, which is nice. Let's go ahead and pop Navigraph back. We're going to wait till we're pretty much past the Corpus Christi airport, which is coming up pretty quick here. Matter of fact, we should be able to see the airport. So I believe that's the airport right there. Actually, it should be on our right side. Yep, we're flying directly over it actually right now. You guys can see we're directly over Corpus Christi. So I'm gonna wait just a little bit longer while I finish my vanilla wafers, because man, these are so good. And then we'll start now. I was able to fly this one time at FS Expo, and I truly love how it flew. I must say it's a beaut. But I mean, look, I wish there was a glass cockpit version. Yeah. No, it is. Here's the thing, in my opinion, I almost like. It's weird how it flies. I would say it flies like a brick, in my opinion. I mean, that's seriously a god honest truth. It flies like a brick. It's super weird. And plus, you'll see on the landing, there's like no suspension, no strut in the wheels or anything like that. It is like that, you know. But it is a beautiful aircraft, and I love flying it, and just learning the new aircraft is something I'm very interested in. Oh, you're gonna be picking up chase plane? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I guess I should, because it's gonna help out with making cinematics. Makes cinematics so easy. But also, like, I take pride in the fact that I was able to learn, like, camera angles and set up, you know, all the cameras on my keyboard. And plus, I've used, like, the showcase camera mode on my keyboard for so long now that doing, like, cinematics, like, here, I'll show you, like, you know, like, doing this is, like, second nature for me now. You know, where I'm able to post a cinematic clip like this in a video. Stuff like that. Where chase plane, obviously, with the click of a button, it automatically does this for you, but yeah. I don't know, I guess I should. A lot of people recommended it to me as well, so that also is a huge influence. But yeah, I mean, look at that. Like, that wasn't a bad clip right there, you know, if I would have recorded that. I mean, chase plane does it.
Down 2315, expect that this visual 36 left.
Vectors visual 36 left, southwest 2315.
Oh, 9819, expect vectors visual 36 left.
Okay, vectors for the visual 36 left. Ooh. Alrighty, so that's gonna change up a little thing or two.
Good evening, Houston Center, southwest 350 ahead. I'll be requesting PDC over to Denver.
Let's see what we got. We'll throw in the ILS because that's what I'm more comfortable with. So we'll throw in the ILS. Man, we're gonna be flying like basically right on the border of Mexico. This is gonna be pretty cool, guys. Plus, by the way, new scenery into Valley. Got some new scenery to check out. Rocky, what's up, man? Welcome back. All right, guys, we gotta start down like pretty much right now. So let's go clipboard, landing. Sorry, flight. Our target is to get down to 2,000 feet. There we go. So it's going to take 84 nautical miles. We're going to go ahead and start our descent now. To 2,000 feet. And we're going to kick back the speed just a tad bit. And we'll go to IAS. Chase plane actually has a ton more to it rather than views. It has physics to it, and most people opinion. Oh, really? Oh, shoot. You know what? Now that you talk about it, it actually brings up a video I remember seeing about the physics. So, dang, I actually might have to pick it up, yeah. On stream, you may have your bitrate a little low. Seems like it's a bit, like, okay, I gotcha. Yeah, I got told that in the beginning of the stream, too, so let me fix that.
Target 2237, center last call, American 2237, center last call, are you there?
Yeah, thanks for letting me know, Wendy. Alrighty, guys, let me know how it is now. I might bump it up a little bit more, but let me know, guys. We should be good. Also, Micah, do you have any plans on flying the TFDI MD-11? Not sure if you have it, but I'm gonna say it's truly amazing. Nah. I'm gonna hold off on that. That one doesn't really pique my interest a whole lot, I can't lie. Oh shoot, I also need to do, what is it, flight plan? Oh shoot, hold up, nav. Direct to. Nope.
Phones that are available.
Let's see.
Country 89, 84, 91, Albuquerque, close 315, 15 cruise. 91, yeah.
Let's do that and see how that works out for us. But I gotta change something up here. I haven't actually done that yet. Where I go here, no, here, enter, select, boom, and then go approach.
Are you aware that Laredo latest is nothing?
He said 3-6
I am
left.
not. Let me reset it.
Enter, ILS. We want it via, if we had to take a transition, what would it be?
Let me know if it's any trouble.
Haley, enter, select, enter, and we'll go direct. To
2678 was the intercon.
let's go direct to Haley.
And the airport. Let's see. Jack Berkin, November Papa, November
And there we go.
Bravo.
Cool. Alright, we got that all fixed.
Sierra
And then we
Fox,
also got the
Sierra
ILS
Bravo,
program, which is cool. Yeah, stream looks good, man. Okay, thanks. Appreciate it, Wendy. Thanks a lot, dude. What's the bitrate set? I believe, personally, the best one is, 18,000 is crazy. I have mine set at 5,000. Wow, 18,000 is insane. Is that the move? I don't know. If it's good right now, I'm going to keep it, but I might bump it up then. Wow, 18,000? Okay. To be honest, I don't really know too much about, bitrate. Besides, the very initial research I did when I first started out there. I'm glad the stream's happening
It
now.
looks like someone switched to the voice recording. Give me 1 second for Laredo.
Alright, let's see here. Yeah, 5,000 might have explained it a bit. Well, it was at 2,500 when you said something about it, and then I bumped it up to 5,000. The basic slash regular one for most people is at least 10,000. Okay, gotcha. I'll bump it up then.
Yeah,
Ooh, that's not. There. All right. See if that's better now. A lot better. It should be. I just bumped it up to 10. Hopefully it's a lot less pixelated.
Ship 5625, ready to contact over the intercon airport 11.
Alrighty, we are through 18. He set altimeter 2961, that's what we have set. Let's go inboard landing lights and runway turnoffs. And then we'll come over here to landing. We'll go ahead and toss in our conditions, set EPR, and we'll set our speeds. but then we'll also kick that back up to about 300 there. We'll close that. We'll come here. We'll go to approach.
Nav beacon and local lights.
I guess we're going to turn on all the lights now. That's
Brake
fine.
pressure check. Altimeter is set to 1002.
Yep. We're also going to want to toss in
Nose pumps all on.
11.5.
Cross speed number 2 open. 1 and 3 are closed.
11.5.
Heat off. Hydraulic pumps all on.
So we got about
Approach check.
19, well, 18 and a half miles. And then our course is going to be set to 358. So we're not going to set that just yet. We'll go to nav. And then we'll set that. But for now, we're still going to be on GPS. Oh, yeah, it's great now before you move the camera, like, fully glitched out. Okay, cool. Gotcha. Yeah, thanks for your help, Wendy. Big help. Appreciate you. Like, genuinely, thank you. So I want to keep my ears peeled for Houston Center because he said he's going to vector us. Oh, no, Houston Center offline. Got it. So that's what we're doing. We're going to hop on and then we're going to hop off. Cool deal. So with that being said, let's go over to 22.8. Back onto Unicom we go. Honestly, that's fine with me. Let's go ahead and toss our auto brakes over to medium. We're still going to stick on 3.6 left, as that's what he had in his plan. So we'll still stick on 3.6 left. I'm not sure about Nolan. Nolan, if you're watching the stream, let me know what you're going into. I'm going into 3.6 left still. And then hopefully the weather conditions are good. It is VFR right now in Valley, so hopefully we're able to get below the cloud layer and see the airport and fly the visual approach. As man, is it way easier. By the way, I look, you don't really follow baseball. Does your team play APS? What's that? What's APS? I've never heard of APS before. My travel team, we play Perfect Game and PBR. That's like the tournaments we play in. So the tournament hosts. Perfect Game is in Marietta, and then PBR is in Cartersville. Oh, APS, Atlanta Public Schools. No. No. So we did play a team from, we played Menard Jackson. We played Menard H. Jackson High School, which is like right next to the zoo, which was pretty crazy. But we play, I'm Fulton County. But no, we played one game against Menard County, which was from APS, but no, not so. And then, yeah, my high school team were, it's GHSA, but our county's Fulton County. Oh, Winnow, that may or may not be my school. Oh, shoot. We played on, like... Dang. I think it was like 2 months ago? 1.5 months ago? Yeah, it wasn't... Actually, no. I'm tripping. It was way more recent. I think like 3 weeks ago, yeah. Something like that. Yeah, I saw that, Nolan. Yeah, I'm over to Unicom. By the way, Nolan, what runway are you taking? I'm gonna just stick on 3.6 left, as that's what he had me on, and I'm kind of tired of like switching my runways around, especially in this aircraft. It's a lot more easy. It's a lot more simpler in the 7.3. But what runway are you gonna be taking? Also, since we're under 10, we want to get below 250, so we'll get the speed brakes out, and we'll set our auto throttle back to. Oh wow, should Loki join the baseball team? Yeah, I mean, they weren't too bad. They weren't too bad. Alrighty, we are going to turn base now. So we're direct Bootiv, which is the final approach fix. And we're at 250 now, which is cool. I'm going to go ahead and slow down even more now. We're going to go to 200. And we'll keep on coming down. That's actually a crazy convenient. Yeah, it is. Coincidence. It is a crazy coincidence. Yeah, I didn't know your guys' school was like, cause we warmed up on top of y'all's school. I didn't know your school's kind of like underground, basically, right? Like, isn't there like, cause there's grass above y'all's school. That's where we warmed up before the game. We were like, what is this? We were going crazy. It was funny too. Y'all school looked nice though. It wasn't horrible. Alright, I want to pay attention to Navigraph. What we're going to do now is we're going to go nav mode. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go approach mode. And then I'm going to set that course up. So we want my course needs to be set to 358. So there we go, 358. And where is the airport? Alright, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go vertical speed. Toss out some flaps, and then we're going to try and see if we can, let's see here. Let's go off, no, let's go VOR localizer, but then let's go, oh, so that's weird. You know, I think the issue right here is our managed descent. So, flight. Stop managed descent. There we go. But yeah, I mean, just look at that. We're way too high. Alrighty. We got to figure this out a little bit harder now because we had our managed descent locked in. Alright, I'm going to go down to 2,000 and we're going to maintain 2,000. Let's go descend. I'm going to flick this off. I'm going to go to heading mode. We're going to go heading select if we can. Hey, Wendy, good luck on the landing, brother. Thanks, man. Thanks for the 3 months, by the way. Appreciate that a lot, man. Okay, yeah, so way too high. We'll go ahead and knock the approach mode off if we can. And just go to heading select. And then we'll come over here, and we'll go heading select. And what's that heading going to be? Let's go to the left 270. We're going to maintain, yeah, we'll go down to 2,000. We're going to be flying real low, but I want to stay below the cloud layer. So we're going to go left 270. We're going to break off the approach path. And we're going to come back around on the left-hand side because Nolan's coming in on the right-hand side and I don't want to intervene with that. Okay, yo. This is not 2,000 feet. There's no shot. We're going up to 3. Yeah. Work. Ugh, this is not 2,000 feet. That is way too low for me. Way too low for comfort. Let's go up to 3. And then let's try IAS hold and see what that gives us. Nope, we're about to nosedive. Okay. Okay. Altitude select, please. Armed. Alright, there we go. Let's hold that there. And hey, Nolan, let's go. Thank you for 1 year. What? Let's freaking go, man. Thank you so much for 12 months on the channel. Much love. Alright, let's go. Flaps up. Actually, no. Let's keep flaps down. Let's keep flaps down, actually. Alright, there we go. We're leveling off at 3,000. We'll stay at 3,000, then we're going to whip it around. So we're going to go ahead and select. We're going to go 180. We'll watch her come around. And then Nolan, go ahead and just hand fly it in.
Southwest 2315, I'm going to be doing some rolling guidance if you want to go ahead and check your base.
Alrighty, so no one's gonna enter a hold, I believe. I believe that's what he said. This time, should be a lot more fit for the approach. So... let's see, chart 10-2. Bootiv at 2,900 feet. Sweet. So let's go 2,900. Dip a little bit down to 2,900. There we go. Altitude hold engaged at 2,900. And we'll keep on the downwind. Micah, who's going in first? All slowed it down. Start your base. Okay, sounds good. I'm starting my base. And then, let's see. All right, left-hand turn. 09ers. Valley traffic southwest 29, correction 2315. Gonna be starting my left base, runway 361. Valley. Alright, we're gonna save the very last vanilla wafer for landing here. Alright, let's go 2,500 feet now. And we'll descend ever so slightly. Matter of fact, we need to go down to 2,000. We'll increase that rate of descent. We're gonna slow to about 170.
Valley traffic, southwest 9819. Going to be starting our right-hand base. Captain localized 0636 left. Valley traffic.
Okay, we got the airport in sight. Here we go, flaps 5. Man, this aircraft is bobbing and weaving right now. Very bumpy. Alright, we're gonna go my aircraft. We're gonna go landing checks. Actually, we'll turn final first, and then we'll go landing checks. We're gonna blow past the localizer here. We'll go ahead and make a correction. And then we'll go approach mode here with, you know what? Should we go visual 3-6 right, guys, or stick 3-6 left? Because we're set for 3-6 right now, and it's a visual. We got runway.
Valley traffic, southwest.
We'll make the correction. We'll go about 3-6 left. Alright, landing checks.
Landing checks. Flaps 30.
Yours coming down.
Ignition set to continuous. Anti-skid is on. Landing checks complete.
Valley traffic, southwest 2315, final runway 36 left. Let's see here. Landing. VAP 132. And we'll hide the phone. And we're going to maintain about 1,000 feet here. And then descend further by the slope. Super scuffed approach in the 7-2, but Little bro's locked in. Oh my god, aviation gaming, bro. This guy. What's up? By the way, we can't like arm our spoilers or anything like that. Everything's manual, so. Alright, auto throttle, disengaged, my throttles. I want a little bit more power. There's 2 whites, 2 reds. Alright, we can cut that power somewhat. Get back on profile.
400. 300. 200.
Flaps 30, yeah? Nope, not flaps 30. Well, flaps 30 are coming out. Did it not say flaps 30?
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Alright, dude. What is going on? Go around. Yeah, this is so cooked, bro. This is so cooked. Alright, gear's coming up. It's the trim, bro. It's the trim. I'm telling y'all, bro. It's the trim. Nah, I'm just cooked. I'm just cooked. Alright, traffic southwest 2315, going around 36. Alright, let's see here. Heading select. We'll go runway heading back up to 2. Autopilot engage, heading select, altitude select, and we're going to go IAS hold. Actually, because we're going to level off at 2 and we're going to stay at 2. And then we're going to go auto throttle engage. And then we'll go 200 knots. So we'll stay about 200. Flaps are going to stay at 5 the entire time. We'll come back and we're going to go ahead and start our left-hand turn on a 120 heading. Let's see how that works for us. Yeah, no one over here in his fancy glass cockpit. My goodness. Aviation Gaming dude, what's up, brother? Oh my god, how are you? I'm doing good. How about
Valley
you?
traffic, southwest 9819.
You got
Final 36 left. Valley traffic.
Solutions, Windy. Yeah. Aviation Gaming, bro. This guy. Oh my. Micro recreating crashes with these landings. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm recreating my St. Martin landing. That's what's going on. This is my third approach. Hopefully this one's a bit better. I don't think it was a tail strike, guys. I don't think it was
Valley
a tail
traffic,
strike.
southwest 9819, short final 36 left Valley.
It's just, you'll see here, guys, when I actually, like, land properly. It's such a brick. The aircraft is such a brick. No joke. Also, it helped when I have, like, more than flaps 5 out on landing after I go ahead and do the landing flow and it just doesn't put out flaps 30. Yay. That was weird. Bro, Aviation Gaming is hilarious, dude. Why is this guy so cooked? Oh my gosh, bro. Become the brick or sink in the brick. What are you saying? Alright, left hand turn 180. Valley traffic, southwest 2315. Gonna be left downwind, runway 36, left valley. Dude, we are getting submerged in clouds today, guys. Hey, Lucas, what's up, man? Nah, how old are you now? I watch you and your voice is so high-pitched and still a child. Now you're a grown man. Appreciate it, man. I'm only 15. Surprisingly, I'm only 15. Crazy enough, my birthday was in February, so 15 in 3 months. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for the compliment, though, Lucas, and I'm glad to have you on board, and it's great to see you, dude. My bad. It's all your EOCs and exams for school that's making me. Yeah. Nah, you're good. You're good. It's so funny, dude. It's so funny. Yeah, nah, the EOCs and all that stuff is so cooked. I don't know if you guys were here on my Sunday stream, but I talked about my business project.
Valley traffic, southwest 9819.
That got moved back to tomorrow.
36 left on the Alpha. Taxi to parking by Alpha.
So that got back, correction, that got moved back to tomorrow. So I got that tomorrow. And then my lit thing that was due on Friday got moved back to next Wednesday. Nah. Yeah, no, I swear. Damn, I just realized you're slightly older than me. Oh, really? When's your birthday, Wendy? Is it in May? Or, I'm sorry, April? Or March? How much older am I? Next week, I'm not making it alive. Oh, my God. Thankfully, I got my EOCs out the way already. EOC testing is so fun. What? You're bugging, bro. You are bugging. Yep, April 11th. Gotcha. Cool thing is about the next flight to Austin, man, it's gonna be like 30 minutes, bro. Straight up. It's like a 230 nautical mile flight. And this one was 426. No, not seriously? Okay, I was about to say. Alright, let's go and turn for base. Valley, southwest 30, correction 2315, gonna be turning base from 36. Alright, let's go.
Valley traffic, southwest 9819, crossing runway 31 on Alpha Valley.
Starting to clear up a little bit. Hopefully can make it a little bit of an easier approach on me, this time with flaps 30. I want to see what my, you know what, I think Love Cars 5 might take my first landing rate. We'll see though. I hope not. I'm getting out, I'm going out flying this Saturday, doing a bit of a Stingery flight. Oh yeah, 727, the man himself. Mustafa, what's up, dude? Good to see you. You know what? I actually watched your pre-release video and kind of tutorial on how to fly this aircraft before my stream. So guys, shout out to the big Moose himself for giving your boy some help on how to fly this aircraft. Wendy, also, you can watch this stream or a really good trailer besides V1 streams, or also head over to Moose's channel, and he's the 727 guy. If you want to learn how to fly the 727, you do it over at Moose's channel, man. He's real good. He is real good. Alright, let's go ahead and pull up the iPhone again. Owls was here at Cruise. He said hello. I haven't seen him since. Alright, let's see here. Let's turn 360 now. And then we'll go approach mode. When's my membership coming? Ooh. I'll send 5. Little pre-landing 5 gifted. We'll see who gets one. Somehow I overshot again, so I'm just gonna hand fly it again. My aircraft. Aviator got one, DA got one, Andy got one, yes. Mr. Jones got one, and DCR, nice. Honestly, I might just take it 3-6 right at this point. That's what I'm gonna do. Valley traffic, Southwest 2315 is gonna be taking 3-6 right, visual 3-6 right, 10 miles out valley. Alright, let's go. Landing checks.
Flaps 30. Ignition set to continuous.
Cool, let's go. Gear down.
Anti-skid is on. Landing checks complete.
Flaps 30. And then I'm going to take the throttles as well, as we're coming in smoking hot. And then we're just going to go full visual on it, so flight directors are going to get kicked off. Here, there's our VATSIM speed. If it's a negative 500, gotta do another round, I bet. Deal. Bro, I'm about to grease it.
$500. $400. $300. $200. $100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Yep. 2 in reverse. Correction, 3 in reverse. Fly that nose wheel down. Maintain center line. And we'll go manual braking. Brakes are going to be hot.
On behalf of this flight crew and Southwest Airlines, welcome to Harlingen. Please remain
And guys. Dude, that was not bad. Yeah, right? Moose, not bad. A little bit of a float, right? Because I went for that butter, but man. I don't want to slam it, bro. 5 gifted on 1. Not too shabby. Let's go after landing. Flows. No member as a birthday gift. I can't select you as a member. I wish I could, but dude, that wasn't horrible. Let's go and kick off the lights. Runway turn-offs can come off. And flaps coming up.
Please check the monitor terminal for your flight.
Alright, where are we going? Taxiing by November, Alpha. Valley traffic, Southwest 2315, vacated runway 36, right, taking November to cross runway 36 left, and continue taxiing by Alpha to Valley traffic. Alright, where are we going? We are going to gate number 5. That's not already taken. It's not. It's going to be just to the left of Nolan. And so hopefully we'll be able to see our landing rate, and I'm not sure, guys, if it's going to take my first landing or my second one. Hopefully the second one. Because that first one might have been a negative 500. That was pretty crazy. Alrighty, cool. We got our AP fired up. Central power's over to APU. Alright, where you at? Good job, bro. Thanks, Nolan. Sorry I couldn't see your landing. I had a very, very difficult time getting this bird on the ground, but once we did, we were fine. And I'm going to be pulling in just to your left. And then I think we're going to head up to Austin, guys. Textures on this airport aren't bad. Negative 98. Like, yo, that's crazy, bro. Good landing. Yeah, not bad textures. I actually kind of like this airport a lot. Fast taxi. You guys know how we roll here at Southwest. Come on now.
Engine 2 bleed open. AP bleed open. AP gen close.
Can you try gifting one random member? I can't gift one membership. I have to do it in 5s. Alright, no one just disconnected. Let's see, we're gonna take 5. Look out for 5. Which is gonna be this one right here. Nope, sorry. This is gonna be 5, the second one to the left. Taxi light coming off. GSX gate number 5, please. And let's go Southwest. Oh, I was wrong. Yeah, I was wrong. So this is 6. That's 5 right there. Alright. So let me go ahead and restart GSX. Wait for GSX to restart. And I guess we're going to be taking gate number 6, which is no big problem. There we go. How are we doing? Doing good now. Boom. Cool. So, not a great GSX profile as I explained to you guys in Dallas. Quite a rough GSX profile with this aircraft. Obviously, sorry. I use GSX profile loosely as there is no profile for this aircraft. It's just whatever this aircraft like it's registered as, which I'm not sure, but yeah, G6 doesn't work to the best with this aircraft. I guess that's like the one issue that I would say I have. And then we'll go secure cockpit. We'll shut down 3. Correction, we'll shut down all 3. Now that we're on APU. And then we'll request deboarding. And we'll head outside and watch the aircraft deboard and get ready for our next one. I guess we should probably like look at the aircraft from this angle, as the jetway just doesn't connect at all. But yeah, I mean, there we go. First one down. Let me see here with time and whatnot. Oh, my alerts are paused. Okay, that was weird. Thanks for letting me know. I just saw that now. Alright, appreciate that, Wendy. You should turn off the auto GSX. It likes to try and connect the jetway and open the door before the parking brake is set or the aircraft is even completely stopped. Oh, sweet. Okay. Yeah, because I saw that, Moose. I was like, hold up. Let's see. I know. Okay, yeah. Auto GSX is in here, if I'm not mistaken. In options. And then GSX mode. We'll turn that off. Get 5 memberships and I'll do a Southwest long haul for my B-Day stream. I don't want to do a long haul. I don't want to do a long haul. So what's the route as I might join you on this one? Sweet. We're going to be heading up to Austin, Wendy. Austin, Texas. It's AUS. Let's see here. So Southwest Virtual Airlines. We'll pull up Love Cars 5. Oh no. Okay, I got my route held. Or not my route, but my report. I got my report held. And yes, it took my first landing instead of my second one. So my first landing, guys, was a negative 384. With the GeForce rating being 1.42. Yeah. Oh, shoot. So definitely a firm one on that first landing. That second one was a lot better, though. So we're going to go timetable from Harlingen over to Austin at Southwest 2652. We are going to have to change our flight plan through SimBrief itself, so I'll bring it on screen here while I do everything. We'll use current time. We'll switch these guys. Oh, shoot. Let's reload SimBrief. There we go. Current time. Swap these guys. And then we'll replace Dallas with AUS. And then our call sign for this next leg is going to be 2652. Cool. Make sure we're good there. We'll generate our flight plan. So it's going to be direct to Corpus Christi, and then we're going to join our arrival, I'm assuming. I'm not sure how that's going to work. Let's toss it into Navigraph, and then let's build. So no departures here out of Valley. And then for the arrival we can take is going to be the Hooler, or correction, the Dixie 3 arrival via Hooler. And then I think we're going to get an RNAV from Tatua. Maybe. I guess we could take the ILS. We'll just extend the downwind, which is fine. Or we could take the RNAV Zulu via Lips. I'd rather take the ILS. Just play it safe, especially with this aircraft, yeah. Yep. And then let's see, how long is this flight? I said it was going to be 40 minutes. It's 50. It's 50 minutes just because we're going... I know we can cut so much time. Matter of fact, I might do it if we just proceed direct Hooler instead of going Corpus Christi and then joining the Victor 568. I think that's what we might do. Yeah. Just join the Dixie 3 from Hooler and just proceed direct Hooler upon departure. Departure runway, we're taking 36 left. So yeah, that's going to be perfect. It's literally, we're just going to fly runway heading. Oh no, it has us going off of runway 13. Alright, I don't like that. We're going to change it up. We're going to go 36 left. Let's see where that at. Cool. Alright, 36 left runway heading. And then we'll just proceed direct to Hooler and join the Hooler 3. Alrighty, sounds good. Let's toss that back over. Departure Let's see here. Let me refresh my dispatch release. Cool, that went through. Takeoff data is standard. And now that went through, so we're good there. Chat. Matt says, yeah, held for airspeed. Yeah, I know. Bad boy. No, I don't. It was at, okay. Oh, yeah. No, because I was at like 300 knots at 7,000 feet. So, just, oh my god. Chat, we're back. Yo, Delta Flyer, brother. What is up? So back. How's it going, man? Which aircraft would you suggest? For this flight? I mean, whatever, dude. Try the 7-2. Love it. Austin, low-key, one of the best airports. Yeah, I haven't been to Austin in a freaking minute. So, yeah, I'm excited to go back. Did you do a go-around? I did. Yeah, I did. I, like, touched down, but my flaps weren't even set to 30. They were set to 5. And my trim was so messed up, and my aircraft was just it was so cooked. So I touched down, and I was like, nope. So we went full throttle, and then we went around. It's going, man. Miss you, man. I did too. I do too, Delta Flyer. Hopefully, flight school's going great. It's good to see you back, man. Doing well. Ready for next month? Dude, Delta Flyer, I have semi-bad news. As of right now, I'm not going to FlightSim Expo. Which sucks. It sucks so bad. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm sitting right now. I'm not going to FlightSim Expo. Because I got my grandma coming in from California. And she only comes in about once a month. Or not once a month, once a year, sorry. Trying to think everything through. But no, she only comes in once a year. And so that's why I unfortunately can't go to Expo, man, which sucks. Diabolical. I will fly you there myself if I got to. Dude. That would be fire. I don't know. I'd have to... I'm going to re-talk to my dad about it. But yeah, as of right now, it's because my grandma is coming in from California. Grandma can come to the Expo too? Shoot, we might have to take her, right? We might have to. I don't know. We'll see. That's also a thought, right? It's also a thought. Have her do the flight sim, have her do the landing challenges with us. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, but I don't know. I'll try and work something out. Yeah, that would help a lot, bro. But yeah, I don't know. That's where I sit right now. Alrighty, guys, let's go. Pre-flight check.
Pre-flight check was started.
Kind of. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, no, that's fine. We'll have the aircraft kind of run through its flight checks again. We'll go flight plan.
AP gen close. Radio master is on.
So for this one, Mustafa, do we turn off the FMC and then return it on? Or no. Sorry. We probably have to go here and import our flight, don't we? Pre-flight, load in our new flight, and then does it pop up in the, it doesn't for some reason. Interesting. Alright, GSX disabled, so we'll go ahead. Okay, so these are already finished up. Alright, is that good? Yep. Okay. So how would this work, Mustafa? For a turnaround, when it comes to the FMC, how would we get the next flight plan in here?
Engine 1.
Mustafa says, my money is on Grandma winning the win-win landing challenge. Oh my god, I can't land a plane to save my life. Oh, great. Oh, man.
All packs open.
No, Andrew, I said I don't want to do a long haul, bro. I do not want to do a long haul. I'm not down to do Phoenix to Orlando, bro. Oh, man. Wendy, I said if you want to hop into 7.2 and give it a shot, man, that's what I'd recommend. If not, 7.3, whatever you got, 700 or 800. Hey, King, what's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good afternoon. Good to see you here. Appreciate it, man. I'm going to be hopping on live and show, by the way. Yeah, this aircraft doesn't like to turn. You'll have to be more manual, especially with the loading of the payload and FMC. Ooh, gotcha. Would you recommend I just restart, like go out of the menu and then come back? Because if that's what I gotta do, I'm gonna do it. I don't really mind. Don't got the 727? Okay, gotcha. I'll go. I guess that's what I should do then, yeah, Moose? If I have to be a little bit more manual, which I'm not really down to do. Because that's the easiest solution. Okay. what would another solution be? Because if you're saying I have to be a little bit more manual, the problem that I'm running into here is how do I delete this current flight plan? Oh, next flight plan? Is that what I have to do? Is that what you're saying? Oh, I assume that's how we have to do it right here. Sounds good, King. Sounds good. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and load out and then load back in. Yeah, there you go. And then I'm assuming I have to do like every single fix and whatnot. Yeah. Yeah, I'll pass. I'll pass. I'm just gonna quit and then load back in because I don't want to have to load in it. Like it's basically like the INS all over again. So, yeah. Let's see here. But yeah, like the whole FS Expo thing, as of right now, the main reason is my grandma's coming in town from California, obviously, and family's priority. It is what it is. But then another thing is like, yeah, like the tickets and whatever, it's really expensive, and I'm not sure if I'm able to afford that as of right now, so we'll see, we'll see. But hey, man, in the next, whatever, few weeks or so, you guys can help out, that'd be greatly appreciated, and I'll see if I can work some things around. I put in a ticket to FSS about the Bort's aircraft ground turn. Gotcha. Okay, cool. Have you heard back from them or anything like that, or what's up with that? Interesting. So I just don't have an aircraft anymore, Mustafa. Alright. I might need to put a ticket into FlightSim Studios about this one right here. Let me restart and see what that does. If not, I'll just call it a night. Because that's weird. Yeah. Oh, spawn in at a different gate. Known issue. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, Mustafa, gotcha. Alrighty, hang on, guys. Give me about like 5 minutes. I'm gonna take a quick little break. I will be right back with you guys. Let me get Epidemic going. I will be right back, guys. Hang tight, and then just give me like 5 minutes or whatever, and I'll be back. I'll let you guys know. Hang tight, guys. Alrighty, guys, I am back. Let's see how we're doing. We're doing good. Okay. Alright. I'm not sure. I'm not sure right now. Because I've been talking about this, so it's not like I'm just making this crap up. But I do have a project due tomorrow in my business class, and it's like super, super big. And I have to hop on a call with my like members right now, so we like are good to go for tomorrow. So I'm gonna have to end stream a bit early just because this did go longer than I did expected. I didn't expect one flight to take now 3 hours, 2 hours 30 minutes. I thought we were gonna be easily able to make it sooner than that. But we got the one flight done today, so I'm not mad. I do appreciate everyone who stopped in. Thank you guys so much for showing your support. Shout out to all the new members today as well. Got to drop in 5 gifted there. Glad I was able to see everybody again. Thanks everyone for tuning in, jumping on board. I think it was a really fun stream today. I'm not sure about how y'all think of it, but I had some fun flying the 727. We'll definitely be back. I'm not sure if I'm going to fly this bird again this weekend. I think I might give it a shot. We might do some European stuff. I don't know. Maybe we do some freighter stuff in Europe. Haul some freight in Europe. I don't know. We'll see what I can find. But yeah, anyways, guys, thank you so much for jumping on board and helping me out today, fly this aircraft. Shout out to Mustafa for jumping in as well. Got to talk to Dougal again, Andy Boyce, 2021, the man himself, Nolan. Thank you so much, the KHRL fan, for flying with me today. Shout out Nolan as always. Much love to you, brother. FedEx, please. Aerosucro. Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure something out. I think we got to do a long stream this weekend, though. Yeah, I think we might mix it up. I think we might do some Ireland ops. I know Dougal said he might try and hop on for us, or no, he knows some guys in Dublin. So, guys, we might do some like European stuff early on Sunday or Saturday, and then we might hop in this 7-2 and do some like South American stuff. And then we might do some, like, I don't know, Max 8 stuff. I don't know. Like, we have, like, a whole day to do a stream, right? So, I'm not sure what the plan is as of right now, but I'll think of something. Give you guys good variety and whatnot. But, yeah. No, so sorry it wasn't able to last as long as I wanted it, you know, to go up to Austin. I do want to check out Austin, so we might do that this weekend. But huge shout out to everyone who was able to stop by the stream. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys understand. You know, school right now, especially as we start to wrap up the year. The year is a huge priority of mine. Trying to get good grades, right? It's the best thing I can possibly do right now is study and hop on this call with my group members and make sure we're all good to go for tomorrow. So anyways, guys, until I see you guys again, which will be this weekend. I'm not sure the day, but just stay tuned for an Airborne with Micah stream this weekend. I also might mix it up. We might do some Transport Fever 2. We might do some train sim stuff. I don't know. We will see what the plan is. It really just depends how I feel like. I'm super, super excited that I'm back streaming. I'm in like the best mindset I've ever been in. I'm just super happy right now with life, and you guys are making it a ton easier on me, helping me out, stopping in, and I'm just super content and focused on those who continue to help out, support, and stop by and say hello. So thank you guys. Until I see you guys again, keep those wings level, captains. And I hope to see you guys this weekend. See ya!